I have to move on. David in Ocala, Florida, is on the line. David, thanks for calling. How are you doing?
What's up, Mr. Hake?
Not much. Hanging out.
Yeah, I was. My dad was in the hospital getting a pacemaker, so I had to come home and listen to your shows at night.
Okay, cool.
With him for 3 or 4 days. Anyway,
I appreciate that.
No
Pacemaker keeps your heart beating at a proper pace, right? Like if it.
Right.
Like if it
This
falters.
was dropping down. It would drop from 70 beats a minute to 30 beats a minute.
Wow.
In 2 seconds. Yeah.
Whoa. I wonder what that feels like. That must. If you get used to the feeling, then you don't panic. But that could induce some panic if you don't know what's going on.
Yeah. You got this new one where they stick it right in your heart, man. It's about the size of a 22 bullet, and they go right up to your artery and jam it in your heart.
Whoa.
And so it's not in his chest, where they cut in his chest and all that. Yeah, and you go in and they program it at the doctor's office if they need to reprogram it.
Wow.
I know. So anyway,
he's laughing.
I heard somebody call about Tara Reade, the Joe Biden thing. And,
yes.
She moved to Russia.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she's either crazy or got scared, is what I say.
Stay close to your phone. You're coming in just a little rough, like you might be on speaker or Bluetooth or something.
No, I'm not. I'm in my car.
I see.
Can you hear me better now?
That's a lot better. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, so she either got scared or she's a total nut job. But I watched the interview on her when that first went down, and I believe her.
Oh, do you? So I haven't seen this woman talk. I'm not even really interested when a woman accuses a man because it's these.
I understand.
It's it's something between her and him, especially if it was long ago. Yeah.
Yeah, but I just recently found out that she had moved to Russia, so I just want to say that. But anyway, I really called about the Brian Wilson thing and something else.
Oh, okay.
Talking about the yesterday.
Before you get to the Brian Wilson thing, you say you believe her. I don't know what her claims are, what the exact how it went down story is. What made you listen to her in the first place? What caught your interest?
It was 20 years ago, buddy. This happened in 1993, so I remember watching it a long time ago when they interviewed her.
Oh, so she was interviewed 20 years. That's 30 years ago, man.
Yeah, well, it happened in 93, so it was right after that sometime. I don't know when I saw the interview, but it was at least 20 years ago.
She came out and accused him 30, right after it happened?
Uh-huh.
Why didn't she go to the police rather than the media?
I'm sure she did, but he did the typical no one's going to believe you crap on her, supposedly.
According to her.
Yeah, according to her. Anyway, I know you don't really care about that. I just wanted to let y'all know she went to Russia.
Yeah.
She packed up and flew
When was
away.
this, that she moved to Russia?
I don't know. She's 59 years old now, so...
I thought she was 48.
No, she's 59, unless I'm looking at the wrong person.
Tara Reade, T-A-R-A, Reade?
Yeah, and then R-E-A-D-E is her name. There's a Tara Reade actress that you're probably getting her messed up with. That's spelled R-E-I-D.
Oh, yeah, you're right. T-A-R... Oh, I've been spelling it wrong all this time and thinking about it.
Yes, R-E-A-D-E, yeah.
So who is this woman? What? If I were her husband, I wouldn't want her spouting this off. How embarrassing! Your wife.
I don't think she's married. She's not married.
No, she's married to Theodore. Oh no, she got divorced in '96. You're right. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
anyway,
59 years old from Monterey County, California. I don't know if I would be wanting to be repeating all this mess.
No, I just wanted y'all to know she moved to Russia. I was going to move. I was really wanting to talk about two other things real quick.
Is she conservative? Because somebody made the claim on American Anchor Baby that she's conservative.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I figure she's a Republican, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, these gals, the one who accuses Trump of stuff, I forget her name, but they just make they're known for that. Why would you want to be known for that? That seems... like a blind ego.
Right.
Terrible.
Well, because money's in it,
Why? Well, it's not just money. It's not just money. It's the attention. It's the ego. It's the revenge. It's the self-righteousness. the accusatory spirit of Satan that possesses a lot of people, including Christians and everybody. So
Yeah,
I think it's more than just money. It's a false sense of a mission.
I'm sorry. Yeah, if you don't believe there's an afterlife and you just think you're dead and gone, I mean, you might as well be a bank robber and a liar and a thief and a cheat. You know what I'm saying? But if you know you're either going to heaven or hell, you better make a decision, Jack, because, you know,
stay close to your phone. You're coming in kind of weird.
Some of them atheists,
that's better.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, they don't care. But anyway, y'all talked about Brian Wilson. I saw this movie. I just happened to see it like about a couple months ago, free on YouTube, about his story. It's called Love and Mercy, and he had a.
I'm sorry, David. I'm still distracted.
You're still distracted?
Yeah, I'm still distracted by you saying that you believe that woman. What makes you believe? What makes you believe her? And then you can move on. Just in short, what makes you believe her?
The fact that he said, no one's going to believe you.
Oh, okay, interesting. All right, thank you. Okay, now move on, Brian Wilson.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. I just wanted the explanation of why you believed it.
Yeah, because that's a go-to line when you're a rapist and you're in power.
I wouldn't know.
Well, I know. I'm just saying. Think about it.
But I don't know. Okay.
You know. Anyway, so
People's
Brian
minds.
Wilson.
Yeah,
Brian had this therapist, man, that was drugging him up, according to this movie, and taking credit for some of his music.
His therapist?
And a therapist that was living with him, pumping him full of drugs and had him all whacked out. And according to the movie that I watched, he went out to buy a Cadillac, and the Cadillac sales lady, he passed her some kind of note, and she realized he was in trouble, and that's his wife. That's who he married. She rescued him from that dude, according to the movie.
She was a female car salesman?
Yeah, sitting in a Cadillac, and he handed her a note, like a card with wrote on the back of it. He wrote on the back of it, and she read it, and she realized he was in trouble. Now, this is just according to the movie, but I'm sure they wouldn't just, make this stuff up like that. He wouldn't let him.
He was this poor damsel in distress. Brian Wilson asked his manly wife-to-be, who was his female car salesman, by a note on the back of his card, "Save me from this therapist. He's drugging the heck out of me."
Well, no, it wasn't that. It was, they went out on a date. Finally he was able to get away and go out on a date.
Oh, so he hit on her with a note on his card.
Yeah, to get out, and then he started telling her what was happening, and she went and filed charges against the guy and messed them all up. It's a really cool movie. It's got great actors in it. Paul Giamatti is the therapist guy.
Oh, cool. So that's what somebody said in my YouTube comments, but because I put a clip out of this, that this man, his wife helped him get away from this therapist who was keeping him drugged up or something like that.
Right,
I'm like,
right.
Why was he so vulnerable that he couldn't protect himself? He needed a woman to save him.
Well, he had some psychological issues from probably doing drugs. I mean, the dude's a genius. I mean,
right. I believe that.
They're not as good as he's not as good as the Beatles, okay? But if you went one-on-one, hold up, if you put him one-on-one with every one of them Beatles, he's every bit as good of an artist, okay?
Cool. That's awesome, man. Okay, so, because I was saying, his wife, he tweeted out that his wife, who just died recently, saved him. He called her his savior. And then his children, his 5 adult children, I guess, said that they referred to her as their father's savior. And I don't know if they're her kids too, but that's wild.
That's wild. Man.
And he also said that she gave him the emotional stability to have a career in the 28 years that they've been married.
Yeah, right. Which is cool, man. If it's a great story. He bounced back, man. He was in bad shape, man. He didn't leave his bedroom for like 3 years or something like that, man, or something. 2 years. He was really bad off. But hey, I don't know if you already spoke about this, but I was watching LeVar Burton's from Roots, the actor.
Uh-huh.
He was on one of those DNA shows.
LeVar Burton you mean LeVar Burton from Reading Rainbow, the black guy from Reading Rainbow?
Roots,
I never saw Roots. I don't know what Roots. Well, I know that he played Kunta Kinte.
Yeah, right. right. So
what's your name? And his Toby.
Flipped him 50
James
times
Master.
And finally said Toby. Yeah. That's why the kids came to school to try to beat us up in 1977.
Wow.
Anyway,
See?
Oh yeah.
See, Roots black movies are causing hate crimes.
Oh, sure they do. So
Yeah.
hey, so
So-called.
when he gets his DNA tested, they tell him, guess what? Your great-great-grandfather's white, and not only that, he was a Confederate soldier.
That's awesome. Well, that's something to be proud of. But
I knew you'd want to hear about that.
yeah, I had heard about that. I saw that on Twitter. Wow. Well, right on, LeVar Burton. You can join the side of what's right, or at least unify with your white brothers.
Yeah, how about this? If only Maxine Waters, Joy Reid, and Whoopi Goldberg would find out that their great-great-granddaddy was white and a Confederate soldier.
Right.
Listen, I know you got to go. I'll
Yeah.
leave you with this. I came up with this about 2 or 3 years ago. I had a friend of mine at work that was in a band, and I told him, I said, hey, if I ever had a band, I think I might call it this, White Evil Slave Masters. And he thought that was great. He was like, that's pretty cool. I thought, yeah, that's pretty good name for if you wanted to cause some controversy and get people to come see you. So, hey, take it easy, man. Y'all have a great day.
Thank you. Nice to hear from you, David Ocala.
You too. All right, buddy. Be good.
Bye. That's cool. White Evil Slave Masters, band name.